It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the So striding in, Alfredo Rivera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Alfredo Rivera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Dwight Santiago is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Eller. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sanderson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Steve Peace becomes out number 2 this inning.
Designated hitter, Sean Mesa.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, Nathan Capel, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Down the first baseline. Mesa is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Mississippi's out in front. Leading off the inning, Shannon Black, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Standing in, Juan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Alfredo Rivera. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Forrest Gomez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dwight Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now, Jack Eller, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Leading off the inning, Steve Peace, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Walker sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Shannon Black. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping into the box, Juan Diaz.
The center fielder, number 25, Juan Diaz.
Now the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Alfredo Rivera. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Ready once again, Forrest Gomez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dwight Santiago. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Jack Eller. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Digging in once again, Steve Peace. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Striding in once again, Sean Mesa. First delivery to him on the way. And he offers at the circle change and misses. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nathan Capel. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Popped up. Lawrence is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Shannon Black, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Juan Diaz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfredo.
Into the box, Alfredo Rivera. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.